Tony, is that another case of everything but the goal?
No.
Second time in 3 days, the better side's lost?
No, I disagree with you. We've got some players in that dressing room who think that they're better than what they are, and they don't have to turn up and play against teams like this. You know, no disrespect to Bootle, but we should have more possession. We should be better than them. You know, we've made changes, and you know, we've made a couple of changes tonight, but that's irrelevant. We should have enough on that pitch, and in the final third, players who've been getting a lot of praise all season haven't done well enough. End off.
I know you don't like talking about refereeing decisions, but I've got to ask you about the penalty incident at the start of the second half. Looked clean cut first time. I've had a quick look on the video, and it is a blatant penalty. You could have had one on Saturday against Halifax. That for me was a stonewaller. Is it frustrating when you don't get these decisions?
You don't get them decisions. The reason why you don't get the decisions is because, you know, the referees deemed that it's not a penalty. In our league, I think they'll have ended up with 9 men after some of the challenges that have been going in. I mean, there was one in the first half which was really, really ugly. For me, it was, you know, and the lad's not even being booked for it. And then later on in the game, the same players committed 5 or 6 fouls. In our league, you know, the players don't get away with that, but that's irrelevant. Fair play to Bootle, they deserve the win tonight because they've scored and we haven't, and that's it. You know, and my players have to look at themselves. You know, we don't have to. We've dominated the game, we've had more possession, we've had more chances, we've done everything but score. And you know, I disagree when people say, oh, it wasn't your night, the better team. The better team never won because we didn't win. The best team won, and that was Bootle. End of story.
What do you say to the lads in the dressing room after a game like that when you've played okay, you've dominated the game, you've created chances, but you haven't scored? What do you say to them? Is it criticism, or do you take the positives from the game?
There's nothing positive to come out of that. Nothing at all. We've just been beaten by a team in a league below us. And again, like last week, players think that they're better than what they are. Players have a lack of respect for opposition. I haven't. I've come here and played a strong side because I want to win this game. Bootle are a good side. They're riding high at their league, and you know, they've beat us fair and square. I've got lads in that dressing room who for me, need to go and have a long hard look at themselves, because I'll tell you one thing, Saturday, I might have to make some decisions on Saturday, and there might be some players who won't be happy with them decisions. It's as simple as that. If they're not prepared to turn up tonight against Bootle, then why should I be prepared to throw them in against Wakefield? It's as simple as.
It's 3 defeats in 7 days, Tony, in 3 cups. Is that a worry, or
no?
You know, is it just it's just a small blip?
It's not a small blip. You know, it's just not good enough. End of story. You know, I'm angry, and I have every right to be angry. You know, I think it was embarrassing, you know, that we haven't tested their goalkeeper. We've got in our side, we've got lads who are supposed to be proven goal scorers at this level. They didn't look like tonight. You know, the delivery from set pieces is being poor. You know, we've only got certain individuals like, you know, Michael Grogan attacks headers. No one else attacks them. No one even switches on because they don't feel as though they have to. Bootle deserve the win, and that's it. End of story.
Back to the bread and butter on Saturday, Tony. Wakefield away. It'll be a difficult game, but one you'll want to win to push up the league and, you know, keep that league form going. That was, you know, prominent before these interruptions, if you like, of the cup fixtures.
Obviously the league's my bread and butter, but I'm disappointed tonight, and I've let the club down, haven't I? You know, at the end of the day, you know, not one of them will come out and turn out here and say, you know, I've been poor. They'll let me take the blame for it, and I will take the blame for it. That's it. It's my fault. We've lost. You know, any criticism that comes my way, rightly so should do. At the end of the day, that's why you're the manager. That's why they entrust you in that position. We weren't good enough. I've got some players who are big time, and that's it.
No problem, Tony. We wish you all the best for Saturday, mate.
Thank you. See you now.